Welcome back, and I wish you a beautiful morning here from Malta. And today I have something very special. A friend from America ordered this one for me. Incredible, so really thank you. What do we get? A sleeve. And then look at this. You most probably saw already the photos. Look at this. A white Janissary Turkish bow by Alibo. So it's like all the other paints, Alibo told me, so there's no price difference like with all the other painting variants. Alibo thought only that white might not be so popular, but when you see I posted a few photos of this bow and got already, I don't know, more than 300 likes. So some people simply like white, and I think, of course, having it natural is nice, but in hot environments like in Malta, if you have black limbs and leave the bow a little in the sun, it gets very hot. You know, with laminated bows, it's always a little. So that's why I thought maybe a white bow would be interesting. Do we have something? It's roughly a year ago that I reviewed the first version of the Janissary. It was a bit more lightweight in poundage, but here this is all. It's all the same, so this is completely the same, but this one is a 45 pound, the old one was only 29 or something. What did change is on the website from Alibo, you see that you can have this bow now from 20 only to 45 pounds. We had it up to 50 pounds. And the other change they made, they write now a recommended arrow weight, which I find very good. So the minimum weight for this bow is 9 grain per pound, and it looks just white. It's crazy. So the rest is all the same, so I don't do now a lot of measurements because this bow is completely the same than the other one. You can check the review of the old one. Arrow pass is still the same with 20. Ha! Got you, huh? Did I get you? 22 and a half, and there was 22. Yes, we leave it like this. And the pretty thing is, because it was for me, wow, and length knock to knock and everything, yada yada yada. So it's not a full review because we just did it a year ago, but this is now 45 pound. Let's see how it will behave, huh? And for the bows, if you don't know how to string it, Alibo made now a string belt, so to say. You wrap around your waist, put it crosswise here, and then you can string your bows with your legs in a very straight fashion. Then you don't have any hassles, and you don't twist your bow, and you don't break your bow. Oh, so look at this. Ooh, look at this. Remember when I did this with the 29 pound, it was wiggling like heck. This one doesn't wiggle anymore. That's nice. Can be now because it's a 45 pound, so of course we have a little more oomph to it. But even here, it feels way more stiff. And here it's good stiff, so. Braci Haite. Yeah, no, it's early. Off 7. Exactly 7. Good morning. 8 o'clock most probably. So, draw experience. So the bows are still 30 inches. Wow, nice. Oh, much shorter. But not because of it. That's better. 28, 29, 30. Wow. Feels way more mature in this poundage than the old one. Was a little wiggly wobbly. This one, wow. I don't find my 30-inch arrows anymore. They would have 450 grain, so it would be just fine, I guess. But what can I do? I shoot my favorite destroyers here. They are 32 inches, so we don't draw fully. And they are 460 grain. Hustro! My white beauty. Let's shoot. So the first official 3 shots. Okay, arrows go to the left, 500 spine. No, little Catra. Shall we do string twist too? Nice. Sounds a little like, but I said it already, it's like the mini Keshik. Sounds a little like a mini Keshik. It's a little dunk. But wow. String angle we have too, but there is now this discussion that the string angle should be measured from where the Kazan starts to here. I still measure it from here because 28, 60 degrees. But of course, if you would measure it now from here, we would be already way over 60 degrees. But the question is, if you measure it from here in a straight line, why didn't they make it then in a straight line? So I'm not sure about this. So at 28 you have 60 degrees. Oh. Isn't it just a pretty bow? So this is as we know it, this action wood or whatever. And then the white, nice. It stops here at the string pad. And here it goes all the way to the top. And even around the top, it's really pretty. They have a poundage written, string looks good, and this white is just something different. You have the writing in my name, handle is fine, so this is just a beautiful bow. So 50 pounds at full draw, and they are 460 grain, should be just kind of in a good range. 30 meters, this left small dot. Oh, nice. Better than expected. Oh, that was a bad shot. Yeah, a little wobbly, maybe there is a little underspined. But this bow gives you feedback, you know exactly what this bow is doing. It's incredible. I try and draw as good as possible, 30 inches, but I didn't make a marking on my arrows, so might not be the most accurate and precise one. 179. 179. 181. Yeah, I don't do any more. You see what you get out of it. 180 foot per second with 9 grain, or whatever grain it is now exactly. A little loud, but there is no 1, 2. It's nothing, so it's nothing. I feel it, of course, here a little in the hand, but it's nothing. Was looking a little weird last time because I shoot towards the camera and then it looks like the arrow bounces somewhere when it continues flying. But this is how it is. Yeah, to the left. So we need to apply a little khatra. Predictable. I like this bow. 30 inches, just fine, and $300 free shipping. The draw is really, really nice of this bow. So I did a draw force curve, 4-stroke curve, whatever you want to call it. So in the beginning, hard, then here it gets up, up. But in a nice curve, only at the end maybe a little stiffer. Let's see again. No, it's just a smooth draw curve, as you see. Feels really great. I said I shot the first one today. Really awesome. And by the way, Freddy, look what I did. On your glove, I never did a review on this glove, just if you want to ask. It's from Freddy Archery, it's from Korean style. You have your little protection, you have here this double padding, but it's only stitched here, and I put now a little hot melt glue here, so when I load that it don't get stuck. Freddy, maybe we could fix it and stitch this one here in the front too. Make it a bit more flat, then you can slide with your thumb and load easier. So that would be a nice, because it's $40, so it should be at least how I want it to be. I think 45 pounds is a good poundage for this bow. This bow just feels center. It's just right. It's not stiff. It draws nice. Went through the head. On my shoulder was a guys. You need to consider getting one. So if you like a 30-inch draw Turkish bow, which behaves almost like a kishik, and now you can have it in white. And I guess if it's your first order, you can still put voucher code ARMIN10 in your order, and you get 10% off. $300 free shipping, 10% off. Doesn't get much better. Or of course, you can order, or you have a friend like me. He ordered this bow for me. That's really incredible. And then you even get it with your name on it. Wow, insane. So handle feels good. I have the feeling, I'm not sure that can be now, that the handle is on the back a little wider and here a bit more narrow, but you still have nice, and maybe it's even better for torque. This bow would do torque, so it's not a problem, but do a nice katra, and then this bow is just fine. So I think this 45 pound is just the nice sweet spot. So 45 pound with this bow, and you get really not, look at this, it's not wiggly at all here. It's very stiff, and in this direction it's relatively stiff. So this bow, wow, way more mature than the 29 pound or what I had. So it's nice 29, it draws nice, it shoots nice, but with this one you feel it, you feel the oomph. Really, really cool. So thank you very much to my friend in America for ordering this bow to me. Thank you very much Ali Bow for existing and building these incredible bows. Really nice. And white, of course, a matter of taste, but it's something different. Yeah, white Chancery. Really, really nice. And you can do whatever you like with this bow. So and I still believe, instead of having black limbs, which will heat up a lot in the sun, even if you shoot now 2 hours in the sun, black limbs will heat more up than the white ones. So I think this is even a safer solution for hot environments like Malta. And this paint is really, really nice. So I love this bow. Thank you very much, everybody. That's all. So I don't do rating and all this stuff, you know, this is the same as before. You still get a bowstring, a sleeve, nothing else, no description. Handling, stringing, shooting, drawing, everything wonderful. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next one.